Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I have to apologize for the last video I uploaded, though I've taken it down. If you're watching this video now, it means I've taken down the last video I uploaded. It was still about the same stuff I'm going to show you in this video. I did not notice that the sound wasn't recorded. My voice wasn't recorded in the video until I published it. So that's why I've taken it down. So meanwhile, I have to go back to show you what I wanted to show you so you can learn right now in this video. So meanwhile, let me just take out these drawings, then go ahead to show you. Actually, I wanted to show you how you can analyze the market to get a good setup. To get a good setup. When I did that analysis, I got to, when I did the analysis, it was in the morning. I got a setup that was able to give me over $1,000 if I was opportune to see that, to see when it was going to start going my way, because it was on a Sunday morning. So I was just analyzing the market and leaving it to go to church, guys. So I'm going to do the analysis once again so you can see and learn from it. It's very powerful, guys. This analysis is very powerful. All right, so the first thing I had to do was to go to the weekly time frame. I had to go to the weekly time frame to mark out. As you can see, these lines I'm drawing right here, these are the lines I drew on the weekly time frame. You can see to mark up where we have, because currently this is where the market is. Let me take out these black lines, these trend lines. Okay, so currently you can see the market had, on getting to this particular high here, it decided to start selling down, on the weekly time frame. Then there's a reason market decided to sell from that point. That's why I had to come to this weekly time frame. And if I bring this colored line up here, put it above where the market changed, you can see that the market is actually reacting to a previous high. Since the market was selling previously along this here like this, it was creating lower highs and lower lows. So each time it gets to a significant high, it reacts to that high. So that's what was actually happening right here. The market changed direction. So that's a strong level on the weekly time frame. Then looking at it again, you will notice that there's another kind of a strong resistance and support zone here, still on the weekly time frame. At this point, you can see market has been buying from this point. You can see all these rejections. So a strong zone also on the weekly time frame. So you can duplicate a line, and you can see the line is already right there. Then if you come to the current side of the market, we will see it clearly. You can see it here on the current side of the market. This is the line right here. This is the line right here, the current side of the market. All right, guys, so after this, I'm not sure we can find any other possible key level on the market right now on this weekly time frame. So I have to go down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, this is what we have. So on this daily time frame, we can see the market is kind of giving us a kind of a structure that looks like a strong reversal pattern. Market was buying impulsively. This is what happened. Market bought impulsively. Then you can see that before market started selling, you can see the movement of the market right here. It was moving impulsively to the upside. Then it started selling, started moving this way. You can see the movement of the market now. This is a corrective impulse on getting to that high. Previous high on the weekly time frame, you can see the market started selling to the downside massively. This is a nice sales to the downside, and we can easily put a trend line to indicate, because the market was actually at some point was giving us a clear bullish movement here. And we can duplicate this line and place here. You can see the chart pattern it gave that signified a possible change in direction. That there's going to be a possible change in direction. So you can see, so that's a kind of an ascending wedge that indicates a possible change in direction of the market. So the market, on getting to this high, this level here on the daily time frame, it sold and got to this level here and start going back. Now, what are we seeing? You can see like right now the market is trying to form some kind of head and shoulders pattern. This looks like a head here, sorry, left shoulder here. This looks like a head, and this looks like the formation of a right shoulder. In the morning when I analyzed the chart, the market was somewhere around here, you know, but now you can see where it is, although we are still on the daily time frame. Meanwhile, let me just look for a key level to mark on this daily time frame. I have to zoom out, then go to the far left so I can get a good place to mark out the key levels. All right, so I think I can get the key level right here. Let me see, this looks like a key level in the market. This looks like a key level in the market. Let me see it right here. Okay, so this looks like a good key level here in the market. So market actually bought and sold around this level. We can adjust it over here at this point. You can adjust it and place it right here, so you can see that's a key level there on the daily time frame. So market on getting there, you see the reactions and it's selling. Now what I would want to do is, like I've told you, we have seen a reversal pattern since the market actually moved this way, impulsively, and then moved this, gave us this corrective impulse, then broke through it, came down. On getting to this key level, you see it went up again. This is a kind of a retracement. I'm expecting the market to sell massively to the downside, and coupled with the fact that it has hit this strong level here, key level on the daily time frame, you can see the market has been selling here, and coupled with the pattern that it is giving us on the chart, this looks like a strong head. This looks like a head and shoulders pattern here, and the head and shoulders pattern is a strong reversal pattern in the market. So we expect the market to sell to the downside. We expect the market to sell to the downside, guys. So meanwhile, let's go to a lower time frame, like the 4-hourly time frame, to see if we can get some key levels and also mark our trend lines. All right, so you can see this on the daily, on the 4-hourly time frame. What do we have here? You can see this structure that the market formed after selling, breaking that trend line. You can see the massive sales, guys, on the 4-hourly time frame. This is the massive sales to the downside. Massive sales to the downside. On getting here, it started giving this kind of movement. Once you start seeing this kind of movement, after the market has moved impulsively like this, then you start seeing this kind of movement. Guys, look for a trend line and draw. Look for a trend line and draw to guide that movement while waiting for its breakout. Except you are good at trading within the channel or whatever pattern it's forming, then you can go ahead. Else you wait for a breakout before you enter the trade. So you can see what the market did right here. Then if you duplicate this line like this, you can see that the market actually gave us a descending channel. A descending channel here. So this descending channel signifies what? It signifies that the market is going to, after a breakout and retest, the market should be going bullish, and that's what happened here. That's what happened right here. So the market broke out of this channel, went up, came back to retest, and then you can see the buys to the upside. You can see the buys to the upside. So like I used to tell you, market will always buy weight bought previously and sell weight sold previously. Where this market is actually buying is weight try to buy previously, and if you zoom out, you see that there were buy activities around here. So this might be a kind of a strong key level in the market too. And also do not forget that the market has gone above the previous swing high. Like this is the previous swing high. Yes, lower high, then coming back to retest weight but previously. That's where we have see this massive buys to the upside, guys. So on a lower time frame, you see that these massive buys, these massive profits, guys. All right, and secondly, guys, you should look at this. This is another structure that confirms the market will be selling. I showed this in the video I made in the morning. I'm just not happy that I did not turn on the audio, the feature that captures the audio too. So you see the market went up first, came down, went up again, came down, and you can see what it has formed. We see another strong reversal pattern right here, the same head and shoulders pattern right here on the 4-hourly time frame. You see this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. So I'm expecting the market to still come down. The target is here and below. The market will still sell, get to this level and go below it. That's what I'm expecting to happen in the market. So right now we do not have anything we can really mark right here, except I can see a key level here. Let me just duplicate this line. This looks like a key level in the market. This looks like a key level in the market at this point. Let me see. This looks like a key level. I can see buys and sells around there. I can see buys and sells around there. So that's a key level there in the market. All right, so I might need to change this color to something different. Let me change it to like a black color. Then the next thing I would do is to quickly um you can see if we want to use a trend line to guide our this movement after the breakout, we can have something like this too, guys. All these things are the things you need to be considering when you are analyzing a chart, guys. Try to guide movements with trend lines. Try to guide movements with trend lines and watch out as they play out. Sit down and watch as they play out while you are practicing these things. You can see the movement in the market, and there was a breakout on it. You can see market broke out of this trend line here, went below the previous higher low, lower high, was it? Yeah, higher low, then came back to retest where it sold previously, and you can see the massive sell to the downside. That strategy really works, so that's how we go about it from one time frame to the other. And mind you, if you base your analysis on a higher time frame, there's more accuracy there, and there's a very high chance of making more profit than basing your analysis on the lower time frame. So you cannot just wake up and start analyzing the market on the 15 minutes time frame, and you still want to trade on enter your entry on that same 15 minutes time frame. There's a possibility you can lose your trades there. So except maybe you analyze on the 15 minutes time frame and decide to go to trade on the 1 minute time frame, that's a bit manageable. You can do that. But for you to analyze on the 15 minutes time frame, you must not want to trade on that same 15 minutes time frame. I analyze from a higher time frame, that like the 1 hourly time frame, 4 hourly time frame, daily time frame. You can do a top down analysis. It doesn't take you much time. It requires like 5 minutes, 5 minutes to 10 minutes. You are done if you are not too good at it. Within 10 minutes, you should be done with your top down analysis. Then you know what and where to expect the market to give you a U-turn, because that's what we're looking for. All right, so now let's go down to the 1 hourly time frame to see more opportunities. You see now that after the market did this, you can see the bullish movement we we marked right here. Then the market came down, sold down to this level, and started buying again to the upside. This way it came to retest after breaking out. Okay, that's why I'm expecting the market to continue selling below this point to the downside. Market has to sell below even this point just to continue selling. So this movement here itself, you can also watch it out. Like on the 1 hourly time frame, you cannot really you make use of this. But if you go to a lower time frame, like the 15 minutes time frame, this particular movement and this particular movement here, you can draw a trend line. Then you guide it. Because first of all, you know that when the market breaks out of a trend like this trend line, then the market is possibly going to retrace. So if you are seeing this on a higher time frame, and where the market is possibly going to retrace is far, then you can guide your trend line and wait for a breakout, so you can trade this pullback. You can trade this retracement before trading the main movement of the market. So you can do that. So how would you do that on this 1 hourly time frame? It's not really that possible. Then I want to go to the 15 minutes time frame. Let me show you what would have possibly happened there, guys. See, on the 15 minutes time frame, see what happened, guys. We draw this trend line right here to guide this movement. Let's say we draw this trend line to guide this movement right here, and then we duplicate this line, guys. We duplicate these lines to put here. Also take note that this duplication of the line is just for me to get an actual shape that the market is trying to form. Ordinarily, it's not really important. What is important is the direction, the trend line that is in the direction I expect the breakout to happen. So right now you can see there was a breakout, guys. Market was moving, creating lower highs and lower lows. After creating this lower high here, this lower high here, it created this lower high, created this particular lower low, and market, after going above this higher low, came back to retest this zone where it bought previously. You can see the massive spike to the upside. The market continued spiking. So even while the market was spiking, we have an idea the market will possibly want to change direction to continue selling, because this is actually just a pullback. Imagine you analyzing this particular stuff on just 15-minute time frame without knowing that the market is actually trying to create a pullback, then to continue its move on a higher time frame. You see, so that's why you need to do a top-down analysis to actually know what is happening in the market, where the market is actually heading. So at this point, you can see the bullish movement in the market can also be guided. It can also be guided like this. It can also be guided like this. The bullish movement of the market can also be guided like this. After guiding it like this, we duplicate this line and put another one here, guys. So you can see the breakout of that trend line. You can see a breakout. So the thing is, when I was on the chart, the market was somewhere around, I can't really recall, but I knew that my first take profit would have been somewhere around here that would have given me a massive profit. Although I think the market was somewhere around here, and I was saying, I think the current candlestick was this particular bearish, bullish candlestick with a wick down. Then I mentioned that if the market can just go below this week, if the market can just go and sell this bearish candlestick, can just close bearish below this week here, that the market was ready to sell. But you see, it did not happen. See, the market it did not happen. So the market continued spiking and until it got to this top here before it started selling. So if you're somebody who trades bearish around me, then you will be able to enter the market at this point immediately at the close of this particular candlestick. You see the massive sales to the downside, you know. Although this is our higher low at this point, so we can, the market has broken through this higher low. Now we only wait for where the market would possibly reverse. If you can wait for a spot, a kind of a pullback, if the market creates a pullback and you wait for it to happen, then with the confirmation you can continue selling. People have made a lot of money from this chart. I'm just saying this coming back from church. I did not trade them because I wasn't on the chart when the opportunity presented itself. So I'm not going to force the market. I will still wait for more opportunities because opportunities will always come. As it is now, the market is somehow trying to dance. So I can just pull a trend line to see what's going to happen. So if the market would want to pull back, like let's see, we have something like this. If we kind of have something like this, this is what the market is trying to do. If the market can break out of this trend line as it is, then comes back, goes above this high here, then comes back to retest this zone that it has been buying previously. If it can do that, let me show you guys what is going to happen in the market. If the market can come back to this zone, first of all, it has to go above this recent high. This is a current higher low, no, lower high here in the market. If the market can go above it, comes back to retest here, I expect the market to buy to this zone. I expect the market to buy to this particular zone here, to this zone here. Then from here it will sell massively to the downside. From here I am expecting massive sales to the downside, guys. From here I'm expecting massive sales to the downside. This is just a reaction of the fact that it's breaking out of a trend line, and we are expecting a kind of a pullback, and before the market continues selling. So that's what I'm expecting. If the market can go above out of this trend line and get over this rectangle here, I expect it to get to this zone, then sell massively to the downside. So with this you can make some good money, guys. And mind you, if the market can get back to this zone, then we'll be having another head and shoulders pattern that still confirms that the market is going to sell actually. So with that, let's say you enter the market somewhere around here. Let's say this is where you want to enter the market. Then imagine you targeting this first point here. Maybe you target this first low around this point here. You'll be making over $60. Imagine you can hold the market down to this point, over $200, guys. Then you have like 2 positions or so, or 3, guys, you make a lot of money. So with this particular kind of approach, it makes it easy for you to analyze the market with just your chart, no indicators, no complex stuff. Very easy. All you need to do is just to go to your higher time frame, check out the key levels, you mark out your trend lines, see the direction of the market, look at where it broke out and where it retested, check the current movement of the market. If it is impulsive or maybe corrective impulse or a correction, you got it. You are not interested in all these straight movements, clean movement where you see just red and bearish candlesticks. You need the kind of movements that consist of both the bearish and the bullish candlesticks, the green and the red candlesticks. Those are the kind of movements that signal a possible change in direction. You understand? That's a kind of movement that can signal a possible change in direction. There's a key level around this point. I think that's why the market is reacting to it. There's a key level around it. You can see market bought here and tried to sell here, market sold here, market bought here at this point, and it's trying to buy again from here at this point. So we expect the market to buy to this level, then sell massively to the downside. So guys, I want you to practice these things, practice it and practice and keep practicing it. It's not difficult. It requires a bit of your time, Then once this video is already too long. So meanwhile, guys, there's a link in the description of this video. Just go and click that link. It takes you to my Telegram channel. In that channel, there is a poll there that's going to be ending midnight today. I'm ending the poll midnight. It's about when I'm going to hold a free training with you guys. So go there and cast your own vote. Choose the day and the time that you think will be favorable. Then at the end of the day, we'll consider the days and the day and the time that has the highest votes, guys. And do not try to miss that free training. It's going to be very impactful. Do not miss it for anything. It's very important that you attend that free training. If you've ever attended my training, you should understand that I deliver value, guys. So, and also, if you're interested in my one-on-one mentorship training, guys, you contact me. There's my direct contact is there on that Telegram channel. So you contact me so we can discuss it, guys. It will help you grow easily. You understand? It's not about watching these videos. You can just watch these videos and practice them and grow. But you have somebody to guide you, somebody to talk to show things, to tell you guys, hey, you don't do this, do this. It makes you grow even faster. It makes you succeed even faster. So you need to contact somebody. You need to contact me so I can put you through. You understand, guys? So, and also, please, I know you've benefited from this video. Please learn to always like my video. Please always like, and so that the YouTube algorithm can also share this information to other people who are interested in this kind of information. It gives me joy that people appreciate my effort. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please just do so. Just click on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be getting my videos as they drop, guys. I try to give you values. So once I say those things, if you do subscribe and you like, it encourages me, and I try to do more, guys. Like this free training is part of my being happy with my subscribers. So join the Telegram channel too for updates too. So guys, this video is already too long. I don't want to keep it any longer. So stay blessed. To my next video. Peace out.